do the quadrilaterals summary. Yeah, we did the parallelogram summary, okay? And we did the rectangle, the rhombus, and the square. And then now let's do the other two columns. If you have your previous notes here, let's get it out. Let's put these two columns. So this column is going to be the trapezoid. This trapezoid, it has, draw this, you have one pair of lines, which is parallel, but this is not parallel. And then you don't have to make this 90-degree on. For a trapezoid, this side could be like this. Yeah, so you don't need to draw this part to be like perpendicular. Doesn't matter, you can just do this. Okay, you do that part, you do like this. This is a trapezoid. You have one pair parallel and the other pair not parallel. And then the interesting thing about this, let's figure out the trapezoid area. So let's figure out the trapezoid area calculation. See here, this is B1, this is B2. So if we don't know how to get this, we can duplicate. We can make this piece equals to this piece. And then we can make that piece equal that piece. Here. So this part you can call this B2, this part you can call it B1, right?
Yes.
Did you notice that this two part is equal now?
Yes.
This is B1 plus B2. This is B2 plus B1. And these two sides congruent. At the same time, these two sides parallel. Based on the parallelogram, this will be a parallelogram, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And then the base is B1 plus B2, and you have a height of h. So you can cut this triangle and fill in this triangle right here. So this right angle area will be how much?
B1 plus B2 times height.
And you know these two parts are identical. So you will divide it by 2. Correct?
Yes.
That makes sense?
Yes.
So the area of a trapezoid is 1/2 B1 plus B2 times h. Okay? And for the triangle, you know, you can fill in this triangle, this direction. Then in that way, you can say the triangle area is 1/2 of the parallelogram. So that's why this guy is 1/2 BH, and this total is BH. You can cut this small piece to fill in here. Okay, that makes sense? Okay.
Yes.
And then one definition of a trapezoid is if you connect the midpoint, you connect the midpoint of these two sides. This guy is called the mid segment. You connect the midpoint of these two sides. This line segment is called mid segment. So you connect these two. This is called mid segment. This mid segment here is going to also equal this mid segment here. Make sense?
Yes.
So this part is going to be 1/2 of B1 plus B2. Okay? That's what's going on. Now, the special thing for a trapezoid will be called isosceles trapezoid. What happened to this isosceles trapezoid is these two sides equal. When you have these two sides equal, you have these two angles equal. And you have these two diagonal also equal. So let's write down this on your paper. This is a special case called isosceles trapezoid. Draw this thing. this two called leg. This is non-parallel sides. This is a parallel sides. This is a non-parallel side. These two non-parallel sides congruent. And these two diagonal are congruent. And these two base angle congruent. And these two angle are also congruent. So write down this. All the properties and being able to apply. We will have practice over this very soon today. Everybody finish this part? And then let's do the next shape. It's called a kite. So let's draw the kite. In your school, when you learn the geometry class at your school, they will give everybody a geometry project. The geometry project is asking you to do a kite. Most important thing to make a kite to fly is you will have these two parts identical. This is symmetric over this line. So this is 90 degrees. And then the two sides is symmetric over this center line. Okay? That's what's going on over here. Now let's work on this questions. So please. EB is 16, right? ED is 25. Make sense? And the BF is 11. EC is 34. Haiti, unmute yourself, please.
Hello.
Yes, you have EC 34. So you have this piece, how much?
12.
34.
Oh, 34.
This is 34.
17.
17. This part also 17.
Yes.
Let's get BC. BC will be?
BC 25.
Good. BD?
BD would be 22.
Good. FC?
17.
CD?
16.
Now let's figure out the angle. The angle BED. The EDC on BED here is 55. The whole thing, this is 55. You want to get EDC. EDC will be how much?
EDC would be 22.5.
Sky, these two lines parallel. So this two will be supplementary, right?
Oh, yes.
So this become
So
125, right?
oh, yes.
Okay. Now
Looking at the bottom.
EBD. EBD is here. We don't know yet, but we have two more conditions. Let's write down CDB. CDB is this. So here is 67, right?
Yes.
If this is 67, then how much is going to be EBD?
67.
Also 67. Very good.
Yes.
Next, how about BEC?
BEC.
Over here. We don't know yet, but we can have BCE. BCE here is 24, right?
Yes.
This is 24 degree. So this is 24, right?
Yeah.
And then the EBC will become how much? This total?
31.
See, right? We want to get this angle. So we won't be able to get this angle easily, but let's figure out how much is here. Yeah. Let's figure out how much is here. See, this is 24, this is 24, this is 56. So here, this angle will be how much? This total is 125, right?
Yes.
So 125 minus 67, right?
67
Give us how much?
would be
58.
Yes.
So this piece is 58. If this piece is 58, then DBC is also 58, correct?
Yes.
That makes sense now?
Yes.
Yeah, so this is basically still doing the parallelogram properties. Next one. Let me call Angela. Let's try this one here. Based on the information, we can mark it over here. This is 7x minus 13. And then let's figure out the equation. Go ahead, please.
So 14x minus 26 equals 16x minus 38.
So here, the ED, 7x minus 13, double, right?
Yes.
Equals to BD. Now let's go ahead.
So 14x minus 26 equals 16x minus 38. So that would be 2x equals equals 12.
So x become?
X equals 6.
Okay. Makes sense, right? Now we will do the rectangle. Let's do the rectangle properties here. Timothy, let's try this question over here.
Okay.
So the BC, we don't know, but we will know that AD is 9 and AC is 12, so this part is 11, right? And also we use BCA. BCA right here is 66 degree. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's get how much will be here.
9.
And then AB is how much?
AB is
To use a Poisson theorem.
Okay, 11.
Poisson theorem.
Yeah, what?
This is 12. This is 11 double, which is 22, correct?
Yeah.
You don't know AB, so you call AB as x. So x squared plus 9 squared equals to who?
11 squared.
11, no, 11 squared equals 22.
Yeah, 22.
Correct?
Yeah.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
This equals 22 squared. Okay? So x squared will be 22 squared.
22 squared.
minus, 22 squared is how much?
484.
Good. Minus 81. So x squared becomes 2. 03, right?
403. Oh, wait. Yeah, for
Okay. Let's get a BD. How much is BD then?
22.
Good. How is EC?
EC is 11.
Good. ADC, the right angle, this angle will be
9 plus,
this angle.
90 degrees.
See?
Yeah.
Suppose this is 90, this is 66, so that will be what?
Okay. Six. Oh, 24.
So this is 24, yeah.
Yeah.
Good. And then CDB, this angle.
90.
This guy. Did you notice that actually this angle equals this angle?
Yeah, 24.
24. And then this one, AEB. See here, this is 24.
Yeah.
This is also 24.
So 180 minus 48.
So that means this is 180 minus 48,
Yeah,
right?
180. Yeah. 132.
Okay. Good job. Pretty good. Now let's keep doing. Now we will have the rhombus. For the rhombus, the property of rhombus is all the four sides equal. And these two perpendicular to each other, the diagonal perpendicular to each other and also bisect. So there are four right triangle identical to each other. These four are identical. Now let me call Stephen. As I point out here, this is 90 degree. So JKL will be
AKL.
This angle will be. Look at your notes. I ask you to write down that summary notes to summarize all the properties. Look at what you write down for the rhombus. What happened to this rhombus so that you can get this angle.
$90.
How can you make this 90? I already say this triangle and this triangle are identical. So these two angles equal.
72.
Thank you. And then keep going, next one. You want to get this, right?
Yeah.
So you know this is 36.
Yeah.
So how much will be here?
72.
No, wait. Why you think this is double this? This is 90 degrees, so this plus this will be 90.
Oh, wait. So it would be 180 minus.
Why you use 180 minus? This is 90, so these two together is 90. So you do 90 minus 36 to get this, right?
Yeah.
So how much?
54.
Thank you. Want to do things carefully, okay? This is 54. You got it?
Yeah.
If this is 54, how much is this?
JM.
Also 54, right?
Yeah. And
then this together. This one will be how much? I need to
108.
change this. 108. Did you see 108 just now?
Yeah. 108.
And then here, JMK is here. How much is this angle? Here.
54.
Why you
30.
think
36.
36, thank you. JL. This.
54. Oh, wait.
No.
Wait. Which
No,
one?
no. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're talking about here. Yeah, my bad. 54. Yeah.
Yeah.
MGL, this guy right here is 54. And then last one is K and L. Yeah. This. How much is this?
90.
90. Good job. You got it. 90 degree. That's the special properties of rhombus. Tell me the rhombus property. How much you remember? Go ahead, list all of them.
All of them?
Give a try.
The
Don't
sides
look
are,
at your notes. Yeah, the size equal. Yeah.
the diagonals bisect the opposite.
Yes. Bisect. And also the diagonal are what?
Perpendicular.
Yes. Perpendicular. Very good.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Yes. And the opposite angle equal, that's from the parallelogram, inherit from parallelogram, but also the diagonal split this angle into two equal pieces, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Thank you. Next one. Sophie, let's try 24. The guy here is a rhombus. And the given condition is AD is 4x plus 2. DC is 7x minus 13. And then we want to get AE, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Let's find out the x first. Is this equal, right?
Yeah, 4x
Okay.
2 is equal to 7x minus 13.
And keep going.
15 is equal to 3x, x is equal to 5.
So next is BD. This is 34. If this is 34, how much will be DE?
DE will be 17.
17. Now you are looking for AE. You know this is how much? This is 90, right?
Yeah.
Let's figure out the AD is how much?
AD is equal to 4 times 17 plus 2.
Hold on. 4 times x.
Oh, sorry. 4 times 5 plus 2, which is 22.
Good. And then AE square equals to what?
Wait, what?
The Pythagorean theorem, AE square equals to this guy square minus this guy square, right?
Yeah.
So AE square equals to?
22 squared minus 17 squared.
You want to do the guy square? Yeah, we can do both directions. First, 22 square, you know the answer equals how much?
484.
Yes.
17 squared is 289.
Because
195.
so AE become
AE is
square root of
190.
190. Okay, that makes sense now.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. That's pretty good. Next one, we will do the square. Special things about square. Now hit it. Let's try this.
Hello.
Let's try here. This is a square. As a square, we know this equals to this. All of this guy equal, right?
Yes.
All of this equal. If all of them, oh my gosh, bugs become. Okay. Now, when you have all this equal, you will have what? You will have, this is a square, huh? And then this is perpendicular, yeah? And this two pieces also equal, right? This two pieces also equal because this is 90 degree, they bisect each other. So angle W, X, Y will be who?
WXY is 90 degrees.
WXY is 90 degree. Going. XZY will be how much?
Is 45 degrees.
XZY will be 45 degree.
Oh.
YXZ. YXZ will be how much?
Be 45 degrees.
Yes. And then next, WRZ. This is
90 degrees.
good. Last one, XWY.
Will be 45 degrees.
Good. Next, we are going to using this WXYZ, same thing. And they told you WY is what? 32. And they ask you for XY. So you can draw this. Yeah, you can draw this, right? So you know WY is 32. And this guy here is 90 degree. You don't know this part, you can call it XX. Can you use the Pythagorean theorem for solving this, please?
Angle W.
Not angle W. The Pythagorean theorem,
Okay.
please.
Okay.
So x squared plus x squared equals to what?
X squared plus X squared is X to the power of 4. Or 2x squared.
No, not at all.
No.
X
Okay.
squared plus x squared equals to the longest side square,
Oh,
right?
yes.
And then 32 squared. 32 is 2 times 16. You do the square, okay? X squared, so you treat this as like term, so this becomes to 2x squared equals to, the square gave to 2, the square gave to 16, so this is 2 squared times 16 squared. Make sense?
Yes.
So x squared will be, this is 4, this is 2, divided by 8 is 2, so 2 times 16 squared. Make sense?
Yes.
So x is going to be, you will have this guy square root. So you will take out the 16. You leave the square here. That makes sense?
Yes.
That's what's going on. We solve this equation to get this radical form of this side. And you notice that if you make this as 1, 1, the 1 square plus 1 square is 2, so this side will be square 2. So you can also solving it by a proportion method by saying you do this part, you can treat it as one. This is 2. So you can do the x divided by 1 equals to 32 over square root 2. Okay, so 32 divided by square root 2, so times the square root 2 for top and bottom. So this is 16 times square root. That's what's going on. Make sense?
Yes.
Any questions so far? Well, did you notice just now when I try to draw things, it keep giving me those kind of like glitchy stuff, right? And now it's better. Do you know what's the reason? This is a physics problem. Today I have, recently I have been suffering with those glitchy questions a lot. I really hate it because it's so annoying, make my notes very messy. And today I found out several reasons to cause that problem. Number one, my screen is kind of like a lot of dust. Yeah, so it's hot this summer. If my sweat come to the top and then the surface will have something not clean. When I try to use my Apple Pen to touch the screen, it can have some reactions. So the number one fixed way is by using something alcohol to clean the surface. And another reason is when I try to charge this iPad and do the notes at the same time, it has a lot of hot surface. When it's too hot, too dry, it has those glitchy methods. So what I changed just now, I unplug the charger. So when something happens, you want to think about there might be some physics question. In the future, everything we learn for geometry, algebra, later pre-calculus, calculus are serving to solving real world question. Okay. Next one, we will have the trapezoid. Let's solve number 29.
So we know that angle G and angle A, when added together, would equal to 180 because they are same side interior angles. Equals 180.
Okay.
And then it would be 13x plus 24 is equal to 180. 13x is equal to 156. And x is equal to 12. And then
Measurement of angle H will be
is going to be 8 times 12 minus 2, and that would be equal to 94.
good job. Excellent. Very good. Okay. Now look at this. Angela, let's solve this. The given part, the B1 is this, and B2 is this, and this is a mean segment. And they ask us to find out AB. Go ahead.
Do you like draw like another?
Yeah, we can view this. Yeah.
Yeah.
We can view this to make this as a parallelogram, right?
Yes.
So when we duplicate this trapezoid, this will be flipped over here, right?
Yes.
This guy will be flipped this side. These two are identical. This mean segment will be the same mean segment over here. So what do we have next?
So 5x plus 7 plus 8x minus 11 equals 60 or 126.
Yes. Let's solve this.
13x minus 4 equals 126. And 13x equals 130, so x equals 10.
AB will be
57.
now we are going to do the kite. Yeah, let's do the kite. So in the school, when you learn the geometry, everybody will have to do a kite project. The teacher give you a grade based on if your kite can fly. So you know that number one, you want to make this guy exactly symmetric over this. Very light bar over here and here. These two should be really, really light as possible. You make sure this is kind of symmetric and you want to have a long tail to make it balanced, okay? You want to make this guy very light. If it's too heavy, it's not going to be able to fly. And let's call steep. Let's do this kite. We are going to mark the guy. This equals to 36. LMN. LMN is this side. 36. Okay. And then your K and J. We also know that the K and J here is 54. So we can mark this guy called 54 degree. Yes? Steve. The kite has 90 degree right here. Now let's go ahead. Who is KLN?
Wait, I do it?
Yeah. Who
KLN.
is? KLN becomes to how much?
Is it?
This is symmetric, right?
Yeah, so it's the same.
Yes.
Oh, it's 54.
Good. And then you have a K. Next one is LKN. LK. We have 54. This is 90. So how much is here?
180. It's 90 minus 54.
Yes. How much?
That's 36. And you
So,
you multiply by 2.
Good.
It's 72.
Good job. Very good. Next, let's figure out. They ask us here, K and M. So this is total is 36. So half
Yes.
of it will be how much?
18.
18. So this piece is 18. If this piece is 18, then how much is here?
90 minus 18.
Yes.
And that's 72.
And then these two plus together?
126.
Yes. So far, so good?
Yeah.
And then LJM. This will be?
90.
Yes. Next one is JKN. JKN. This is
36.
J.
That's 18.
Yes. LJM.
Oh, it's JL,
JLM, sorry, JLM.
That's
This guy, yeah, this guy is symmetric over who?
72.
Good. Last one, KLM.
That's 126.
Good. This is symmetric. Thank you. Very good. You get every question correct. Good job. Very good. Next one. If you see the guy over here on, look at this. And let's see. Sophie, let's try here. This guy is also a kite. And we have CD, which is 21. And we have DF, which is 18. Now let's find out CE. How do we get CE?
21 squared plus 18 squared is equal.
Hold on. The longest side equals the other two parts square summation, right?
Oh yeah.
So 21 squared equals
18 squared plus x squared.
so far so good.
Yeah.
So x squared will be who?
Well, 21 squared minus 18 squared.
Yes. You know this guy squared how much?
441 minus 324
Close.
equals 117.
Good. 117. Okay. You can also using the formula we did by making the summation and then making the difference, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is 39 times 3, which is 117. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now last one. This one, I'm going to first delete everything and let you guys give a try, but I will give you some hint. This guy is a kite. If it's a kite, then this has a center line. Everybody is symmetric over this. So that guy has to equal this guy. Okay? Base this to equal, you can solve your x. And also, you know, this is a quadrilateral. The quadrilateral can be split into two triangles. So this together is 180. This together is also 180. So the together angle is 360. You have this angle, this angle, this angle. Your total is 360. So you can solve the measurement angle Z. Give a try by this. Give a try this by yourself.
Do we send it once we're done?
Yes, please. Send by email, you can send by message. And Timothy, you got X good, but you didn't give my angle Z. You haven't completed your work yet. Can
Oh, okay.
you finish? Yeah. Steve, Annie, both of you do good. Very good. Yeah, Sophie, perfect job. As a students, send me your homework. Haley, send me your work, please. Angela, send me your work for this question. Timothy, you get the x equals 17. The first step, you messed up. The x is not given correct. You have 8x minus 23 equals 6x plus 11. But when you want to move this to the other side, this is 34. You did that thing wrong, Timothy. Timothy, you get the first step wrong. Yeah, you have to change that. Not correct. You solve your x correct, that's true. And then look on 80. You solve your x, so you figure out these two guys will be 113 degree, right? You figure this two angle is 113 degree. And then this is 46 degree. This total is 360. You use 360 minus double of this minus 46, which comes to here, which is 88. Or you can cut this into a line. This is 113, this is 23. 180 minus this give you a 44. 44 double is 88. Timothy and 80, please change your work. Timothy, you solve your x equals 17. You haven't just solved this further thing. Yeah, you didn't show me how you get
Yeah, I'm doing
here.
it right now.
Yes, Angela, that's correct. Okay, this is the rhombus, the rectangle, the parallelogram, the kite. Okay. Now let's see what else we have for these quadrilaterals. Yeah, we have something more. And you do notice that those questions actually are not hard to put on. I'm going to delete this 14. Go ahead, based on what we learned for this. This is called the midpoint. Midpoint. Connect this midpoint, two midpoints. This is a mid segment. Based on this mid segment, let's go ahead, get the x value. Solve for 14. Yeah, try 14. Good job, 100, Sophie, you did very fast. Yeah, both of you got correct. You just make what? You just make this guy double. You double this mean segment. It's going to equals these two plus together. So you will extend this guy over here. This part is same as here, and this equals here, and this two always equal, also equals here. So this together equals to double of this. Or you can say half of these two together equals this. Okay? All right, I want to teach something harder because this part you guys already see is not so that hard. So because in the real test, yeah, let me talk about something. Yeah, so here I already teach this part, the interior angle summation. If you have an n-side polygon, the interior angle summation is going to be 180 times n minus 2. You have n-side polygon, you always can split this n-side polygon into n minus 2 triangles. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides, and you cut it, make it to be 4 triangles. And then the interior angle summation is 180 times 4. And also, we already learned this. You extend here, you extend here, you extend here. The angle of all this marked here is called the exterior angle. That's called inside interior angle. This is called exterior angle. Exterior angle summation equals to 360 because if you connect them, this is 180, 180. Yeah, you have how many? You have n times 180, which is 180n. That's the interior plus exterior equals 180n. And the interior one, you have n minus 2 triangles, so the interior angle summation is this. And then the exterior will be 180 times 2. So it's going to be true, no matter how many sides. If you say, really? See, triangle. If this is 60, this is 120. And then this is another 120. And then this is another 120. 120 by 3 is 360. If you see a square or a rectangle, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90 times 4 is 360. Yeah? If you see a hexagon, that's 60. Yeah? 60, 60, 60, 60, 60 by 6 is 360. It's always true. Okay? Now, let's try here. Number 2. For a polygon, if this is a regular polygon, that means all the sides equal, all the angle equal. That means a regular polygon. So, Timothy, the angle summation for a polygon is this. What's the formula for this? Go ahead. Number 2 should be what? You have how many sides? You have n side.
Yeah.
Total is this, right?
Mm-hmm.
See, when I charge it, it has this guy. Let me release this. Correct?
Oh, okay.
That makes sense now?
Yeah.
Since you didn't get this one, go do number 3. Number 3.
Me?
Mm-hmm. 35. 35 side. Summation is 180 times who?
And
N minus 2. N is 35, so you plug in. Yes?
yeah, 35
That's
plus.
it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Next one. Steven. Let's try number 4. You have all these 6 angles. Yeah. But they didn't tell you the 7th angle. How do you get the 7th angle in degree? How do you
So
do it?
you need to find the total of angles,
Yeah.
the measurements. So you do 180, 180 times 7 minus 2.
Which is how much?
180 times 5.
Which is how much?
900.
900. Very good.
And then you add up all the angles and subtract
Yes.
that 900.
Yes. So you have 900 minus all of them, right? You can add in all this together. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Next one. Steven, you do one more. Number 5. Look
So
at
you
this.
do it's 180 times n minus 2 equals 3,780.
Yeah, we don't want to solve by calculator. We want to solve this by hand. So we need some number sense for this. Both sides is 0. Can you simplify?
Yeah.
So 0 and 0 will be gone. Are these two both even?
Yeah.
Divided by 2.
Yeah.
This is 9. This is how much divided by 2?
164.
Really? I don't think so.
Oh wait, it's 189.
So far so good.
Yeah.
And 9 is divisible by 9. This guy, 1 plus 8 plus 9 is divisible by 9. So this is divisible by 9 also. Let's try it.
Yeah. So it'll be n minus 2 equals 21.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
So n become?
23.
Yes, good job. You like to do this kind of number sense? We don't want to always count on calculator on. It's going to make us calculate very slow. In the future, when we learn the calculator, I will teach you the smart calculator, which is a very advanced mode. It's like you do small programming there. But right now we do calculation most time by hand. Try this one. Annie, let's try number 6.
So what is the measure of each interior angle of a regular 18-gon? So it would be 18 times 18 minus.
Hey, hold on. It's 180 times.
180 times 18 minus 2 over 18.
Good. And this guy cancel this guy become 10, right?
A 10 on top. Yes.
Yes. 10 times 16, right?
Yes.
Which is 160 degrees. Yeah. It's 160 degrees. So when you want to draw a 18-gon, so you will draw something like this. You know, make each angle 160 degree. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Now, you know that the exterior angle summation is always 360, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Now I'm going to let you do this new one, number 10. Look at this. Look at this. How do we do this?
If the interior angle of a regular polygon is 162, how many sides does it have? So 180 times n minus 2 is equal to
Hold on. Divide by who?
divided by n
Equals.
equals 162.
And it's going to be 180 and minus 360 equals to 162 n, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then let's move around.
So that would be 18n is equal to 360. So n is equal to 20.
Good. 20 sides. This previous one is 18 sides. Each angle is 160. Now it's 20 sides. Each angle is 162. Yeah, this has a difference of 2, and this one also have a difference too. Interesting, right? Good. Next one. Look at here. Sophie, let's try this 11. Yeah, go ahead.
You can do you can do 8x plus 15 plus 139 is equal to 180.
So we will plus all of them together, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of work. Look, this time we want to see, let's plus this side first, okay? I'm going to draw a line here to make us less confused. So 8x plus 15 plus 10x minus 11 plus 139 plus 121. No calculator allowed, by hand only. This equals to who?
18x
Plus 4, right?
plus 4 plus 150.
And this is 260.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
It's okay. Let's do this bottom one.
9x minus 14 plus 153 plus 7x plus 6 plus 9x minus 17 is
Okay.
equal to 25x
Yes, 25x.
25x minus 31
Yes. Plus
plus 162.
159. Plus
128.
and now we can plus this together. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this becomes to 264, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's write down one more step. So this together will be
43x plus 392
good job. Equals.
equals 180.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 180 times
Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right?
Yeah, 8 minus
2.
divided by
Sure. So this is 180 times 6 become?
becomes 1080.
Yes.
Yeah,
So this guy equals this guy minus this, right?
Yeah.
And this
Become-
become
688.
so far so good.
Yes.
Okay, and then let's try this. I know this is tedious, but we are doing these basic trainings to help us survive in high school. Put 1 here.
68 minus 43 is 25. 8.
6. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. Wow. Good job. Say yes, I made it. You should be very proud. This is complicated numbers. You make it. Yeah. See? Okay. Why we need this training? In the future, when you take those standard tests, there's calculus session, there's no calculus sessions. If you count everything based on the calculator, your brain will not work. When you can only do by hand, you don't have that skill ready. This is time for you to build up the skill. And also, if you do calculator, you don't do the dummy mode calculator. You do using those kind of TI Inspire. It's like an iPhone, okay? It's very advanced. I have thousands of very powerful tools there to show you guys in the future. But right now, we don't do that thing yet. We will use our brain and pencil to do this manual work. That's it. Good job. Very good. Everybody show a happy face to Sophie. She's doing excellent work here. Next one. Annie, let's do number 12, please.
If the figure is a regular polygon, solve for x. So we can do, it looks like a pentagon.
Yes.
So it would be 180 times 5 minus 2 over 5 is equal to 7x plus 31. And
So here, this is how much?
that would be 90.
180 over 5.
180 over
You can
5.
double. You can double. So this top is 360. This bottom is 10. So that means it's 36, right?
36.
36 by 3, which is?
That is 108.
Good. Equals to 7x plus 31. Keep going.
So that means 7x is equal to 77.
X become?
11.
Okay. Very good. Yeah, good job. Very good. Next one. Yeah, everybody also send any happy face or sum up. She's doing excellent job also. Next one. Let's do this 13. Angela, let's try this, please. Yeah,
Okay.
we will do a lot of operations here. What kind of angle is this?
Acute.
This is called what? You think this is called interior angle or this is exterior angle?
Exterior.
Good. All the exterior angle summation equals to how much?
360.
formula. Yes, good job. 360. Now let's get it. Okay. So we
Okay.
will draw a pink line here. We fix this top first. So this becomes to
67 plus 11x minus 5 plus 4x plus 29 equals 180.
hold on. We haven't done this part yet. Let's combine
Oh.
this first.
Oh, okay.
This is who?
Equals 15x. 15x
This become
62. 91.
now let's do this one.
So 9x minus 15 plus 6x plus 13 plus 61 equals 15x plus 59.
Good job. Very good. And then these two together.
30x plus 150 equals 360. So 30x equals 210. So x equals 7.
Good. Very good. Nice work. That's it. This is question 13. Any questions so far? Based on the polygon interior angle summation and exterior angle summation. Any questions so far? No question? Finish your notes. And then we will see. Well, up to now, we learned the basic point, line, plane, and then we do all those angle relationship. There are 5 angles relationship. And then we do the proof, do the exterior angle theorem. Next, we did the parallelogram to prove if you have the 2 opposite pairs, either parallel or they are congruent, then that's going to be a parallelogram. You can use a distance formula, you can use a slope formula. That's the way we call analytical geometry. If you have one pair side parallel and congruent at the same time, it is also a parallelogram. Now that's so far all those things we have learned. After this, from next class, we will learn about the triangle congruency. Since we still have a little bit of time, let's talk about the triangle congruency. We don't do the worksheet, I just the basic introduce the 4 types of triangle congruency. So you might wonder, what is congruency? Okay, so if, go ahead on, this is important definition. Haiti, I want you to look at this graph and read this. Go ahead, please. Let's read slowly, okay? Yeah, so that I can mark the things. Go ahead, read from here.
Line AB is congruent to line BE.
So AB and you see these 2 lines congruent.
Yes.
Next,
Line BC is congruent to line EF.
BC congruent to EF.
Line AC is congruent to line DF.
Okay.
Angle A is congruent to angle D.
Angle A is here. is congruent to
Angle D.
this guy is congruent to angle D. Next,
Angle B is congruent to angle E.
good. Next one,
Angle C is congruent to angle F.
okay. When you satisfy all these 6 conditions together, we call this two triangle what?
A congruent triangle.
Congruent triangles. That means they have everything congruent, not only the lines, but also the angles congruent. Sometimes people feel confused. You might wonder, say, if I have a triangle like this, then is this two guys called congruent? No. If you have a triangle like this, the angle all corresponding equal, but the side are not identical. This is called the similar triangle. Okay, not congruent, but similar. Now, we will talk about there are 4 theorems. I'm going to ask student, okay, Stephen, let's read this and then I will explain. Go ahead, please.
Just read it.
Read this. I will show you what's going on over here.
Side. Congruent postulate. If there's if 3 sides in one triangle are congruent to those of another triangle, then the triangles are congruent.
So if you have 3 sides of a triangle, you can only make one shape of triangle. So you have, for example, if I give you 3 different sticks, okay? If I make this 3 stick form a triangle, then this is the only shape of triangle you will be able to form based on these 3 lengths. You won't be able to say you can get another shape of triangle which has the same length as here, but different size or different shape. No, triangle 3 side fixed. This 3 angle also fixed. Only one possible way. So if you have a second triangle, which makes this side equal, makes this equal, and makes this equal, these 2 guys are identical. These 2 guys are identical. You might wonder, how can you make 3 sides to secure your angle to be this amount? Or make this to be exactly this amount, or make this exactly this amount? That thing is going to wait until we learn pre-cal. It's called the law of cosine, okay, in the future. The law of cosine, if you like to learn something advanced, I can show you this. If you call this side as A, this side as B. If this is B, A, this is B, this is C. You use the lowercase stands for the length. You use the uppercase to stand for the angle. Lowercase for the length, uppercase for the angle. So lowercase point to this capital A. And then lowercase c can point to this capital C. And then lowercase b point to this capital B. You have this. And then you will have the c squared equals to a squared plus b squared. You will see, oh, if this is 90 degrees, this is a Pythagorean theorem. But not always this angle has to be a 90 degree. If it's not 90 degree, you will minus 2ab times cosine of angle C. This is called the law of cosine, okay? If you have your side A, side B, side C fixed, the angle here will be fixed. Yeah, and in the future, we will learn about this. This is the first postulate called SSS. Number 2, Timothy, I need you to read this.
Side angle side, SAS. Congruent postulate. if two sides in the included angle in one triangle are congruent to those of another triangle, then the two triangles are congruent.
This is the most mistake students will make for here. The SAS is saying you have a side here congruent. Next, you have the angle here congruent. Next, you have this side congruent. This is called SAS. So these two are identical. But some people say, I'm going to call something called SSA because these are so similar. This SSA is a fake one, not true. You have the angle like this. You have this side equals this side. You can make this side equal this side. And you can make this angle equals this angle. But these two are not. Look. See? And mix this together here. These two sides equal, right? Yeah? This angle equal. And this green equal. This also equal, but these two triangles are not. So if you say a shape like S, A, that's not going to be working. The only thing you can make this work, your angle has to be between these two sides. That's called SAS. Important. This is really important. Next one. Let me call Angela. Read number 3. Here.
Angle side angle ASA congruence postulate. If two angles and the included side in one triangle are congruent to those of another triangle, then the two triangles are congruent.
Two angles are congruent. So you have an angle here congruent to here. And next, this angle's neighbor side congruent to this angle neighbor side. At the same time, after this side, you have these two angles congruent. You can call this also congruent. Okay? This is number 3. So first one, write down SSS. Second one, write down SAS. Third one, write down ASA. Now, Annie, let's read the last one, which is right here.
AAS congruence theorem. If two angles and a non-included side in one triangle are congruent to those of another triangle, then the triangles are congruent.
Yes. You have this angle. First, you have this guy, you have this pink angle congruent. And then you don't know if these two congruent, you don't know. But you know these two purple congruent. And then last, you have this side congruent. So you call it AAS. Okay? This congruent, and this congruent. This is called AAS. Now, I introduce this full theorem. I'm going to let you guys, based on your memory, try to draw me a table. Say, draw it on your own table. The full theorem. Yeah. Write down this on your paper and then draw the symbols. So for example, I gave one of the example. Say if I say ASA. So I'm going to draw a triangle like that. Yeah, I draw a triangle like that. What I'm going to ask you to do, you need to say ASA means what? ASA means this two angle equal. And then this two angle equal. Because it's ASA. So you have this side equal. I show you ASA. Can you guys do your SSS, SAS, and AAS by yourself? So look at here. If I say SSS, it is going to make sure you have 3 sides corresponding equal. Okay, you will have 3 sides corresponding equal. Yes, it is. Thank you for sending me. This is the meaning of SSS. 3 sides corresponding equal. If you have SAS, you want to this SAS, you will have side congruent, angle congruent, and then you have this side. That's called SAS. And then you have ASA, this congruent, this congruent, this congruent. The last one is going to be the angle side. So the angle side, that means the side shouldn't be between these 2 angles. The angle side is angle, then side is here. If you want to say this side, that's fine. This is also angle side. This is also angle side. You make this 2 pieces equal, or you make this 2 pieces equal. That's called AAS. But you cannot call this one as AAS. This is ASA. Everybody understand this piece? Okay, all right. You need to make this symbol. So for the homework, you don't need to worry about triangle congruency yet. You just do all the quadrilaterals homework. That's for today's class. All right. See you on Sunday afternoon. Okay.